Good audio matters. I've been a YouTuber for a pretty long time now, and one of the cornerstones of making great content is having good quality, clear audio. I find that it can make or break an audience's experience when they're watching your content on this platform. And I think it's one of those crucial things that is super important to the growth of your channel. So I am super happy to say today that Neewer has kindly invited me to review this. The CM31 Wireless Microphone system. So I've been using this system to record my voiceovers in the last couple of videos here on this channel. Now I could do what every other tech review channel would do and sit in this studio and just list you off all the tech specs of this pretty nifty device. But that's not how I do things here. No, it isn't. No, not even a bit. So in this video, I'm going to show you a rundown of features and some use case examples of why I think this is an excellent choice for new content creators that are on a budget. So let's go. So I am wearing one of the microphone transmitters just on my neck area here. And I think that's a good placement because I feel like that's where most people are going to wear a microphone for their vlogs. So this is how the sound is straight out of microphone with no editing, balancing or mastering. You can hear some birds singing over there in that tree, somewhere up there. I'm not entirely sure where, but she's tweeting her heart out. I have a river to my left, just behind these reeds here. I think you can just about hear it. And also there's a slight breeze in the air, which I think you're probably going to be able to pick up on microphone. I think you can pretty much see that the quality is clear, quite nice to listen to if I do say so myself. And you can hear both the ambient sounds around me and also me. If I move just over here, I think you can hear the river a lot more. Do you know, this is the first time I've lived so close to a river and it is beautiful, I'm not gonna lie. But it does get a bit scary when the weather takes a torrential turn and the river is quite extreme. I've also been using these microphones to capture ambient sounds to add extra dimension to my videos recently. Now we had a pretty extreme storm last night and I want you to listen and compare the sound from my phone versus the sound from the CM31. At this point, you're probably asking, but what's in the box, Luxeria? Well, inside you will find a lightweight plastic charging case, 2 microphone transmitters, and 1 wireless receiver unit. Each transmitter has a small and lightweight form factor and can record up to 14 hours of 24-bit 48Hz audio, both independently of each other and the receiver, which really is quite great audio quality for such a small package. Each transmitter also has a 3.5mm input jack for external lav mic use. And you also get 2 fluffy windshields. In terms of cables, you get a USB-C and a regular 3.5mm jack to connect to all sorts of devices like laptops, iPhones, and cameras. Now, if I turn on ANC, active noise cancelling, by pressing the large big button right in the middle, the sound around me is drastically reduced. But I do feel with all noise cancelling tech or options, I find that the audio can be a little bit flat. So here I'm going to add a little bit of mastering, balancing, perhaps a little bit of treble or bass to my voice to show you what you can achieve, even with active noise cancellation on. But honestly, I think this is a great option if you are just doing quick interviews on the fly, or voiceovers, or you just need really quick content for Instagram or TikTok. Now, I'm not utterly ridiculous. I know that you're going to want to know more about the tech specs of this system. You get 300 meters of stable audio transmission between the mics and the receiver. I also get a bug in my hair, apparently. The case can charge everything inside nearly 2 times per charge, which is about 24 hours of use in total. Each microphone transmitter has 8 GB of internal storage. It seems that Biscuit cannot currently be reached for comment. and altogether it weighs 280 grams. All right, let's go back to the studio for my final thoughts. So I think one of the biggest selling points for me about this nifty little system is the weight and size. Because these microphones are so small and lightweight, you can clip them to pretty much anything and they're not going to buckle that fabric or damage that surface. You can even clip them to interview wands. The one downside I will say, however, is it's not available in black. And that is my favourite colour. Oh, and also the LED brightness on the transmitters could be slightly brighter. So if you want to get yourself the Neewer CM31 Wireless Microphone system, I have an affiliate link in the description box below. Also a huge thank you to Neewer for believing in this little channel here and also in me. Now go out and create that content and I will see you in the next video. And make sure you subscribe for more tech reviews.